Elon Musk, who considers himself agnostic, made a comment in which he acknowledges a fact that many non-Muslims do not want to admit, even if it is true. It's about the magnificent contribution of the Islamic civilization to the world. Before we proceed, it should be noted that Muslims do not need anyone to recognize or praise Islam to be assured that Islam is the truth. Not at all, because even though Islam was opposed by the entire world, devout Muslims deeply believe that it is the religion from God and the only path to salvation. We talk about these stories only to emphasize to non-Muslims the truth about Islam that many among the people do not want to recognize. In fact, if we look at Muslim civilization, especially during its golden age, we find that it contributed much to the world in multiple fields, including art, architecture, math, medicine, astronomy, physics, geography, literature, philosophy, and so on. And this has been recognized by many world-famous non-Muslim scholars and geniuses. Elon Musk, the wealthiest person in the world, owner and CEO of X, CEO and product architect of Tesla, is not only a famous personality because of his works, but also his statements regarding the issues around the world. He is known as someone who slips up in his tweets, often creating controversies. For instance, in May 2020, he himself considered the value of Tesla's stock too high, which caused its share price to fall by 10% in only one session, to the dismay of investors. From several of his comments on social networks, one can easily understand that Elon Musk is not a fan of Islam. In May 2022, he created quite a stir on former Twitter, now X, with a statement regarding death when he wrote, "If I die under mysterious circumstances, it's been nice knowing you." A Muslim man invited him to explore Islam first, to which Musk replied that he faces no issues going to hell, indicating that he would never trust Islam and would rather go to hell because the majority of people will be there. In December 2022, Elon Musk tweeted a fanatical and absurd graphic using the Islamic star and crescent as an example of brainwashing. The tweet sparked a lot of indignation, not only in the Muslim community, but also in various organizations, including the Human Rights Watch, which reacted by saying, "Your tweet clearly demonstrates disrespectful extremism, Mr. Musk." That being said, Elon Musk recently surprised the world when he made comments recognizing the greatness of Islam and its contributions for mankind. It was during a summit held in Dubai, which brought together various personalities from around the world to discuss different topics, including scientific advancements and technological innovation. Elon Musk attended virtually. During his speech, he praised the contribution of Islam to scientific progress and recognized the fact that when Rome fell, the Islamic caliphates were doing very well and were rising very quickly.
Say like while Rome was falling, Islam was rising, and so you had like the sort of caliphate doing incredibly well while Rome was doing terribly. And that actually ended up being a source of preservation of knowledge and many scientific advancements.
The period Musk was referring to is known as the Golden Age of Islam. It was between the 7th and 13th centuries. It began with the establishment of the first Islamic government in Baghdad in 622. It was a period of scientific, economic, and cultural progress in the Muslim world. This period is traditionally understood to have begun during the reign of the Caliph known as Harun al-Rashid. His reign coincided with the height of the Abbasid dynasty. Under his reign, Baghdad became the most remarkable city on the planet. It was there that the first house of wisdom, known as the Grand Library of Baghdad, was inaugurated. This was a big academic center which saw scholars from all over the Muslim world flock to Baghdad to translate the known world's classic knowledge into Arabic and Persian. With the rise of the Abbasids, the base of influence in the empire became international, emphasizing the importance of the unity among believers, known as the Ummah, rather than the Arab nationality. The various Quranic verses and hadith which place value on education and emphasize the importance of acquiring knowledge played a vital role in encouraging Muslims in their search for knowledge and the development of the body of science. Allah says, "Allah himself is a witness that there is no God worthy of worship except him, and so are the angels and people of knowledge." And in another verse, knowledge is emphasized as a way to protect oneself against evil. The Islamic Golden Age was an era marked by the expansion of Islam and the Arab culture across North Africa, the Middle East, Central Asia, Eastern and Southern Europe. During this period, there was a great progress in the arts, trade, and science. Islam was responsible for preserving knowledge over many centuries and laying the groundwork for the Renaissance and Enlightenment in Europe. Between the 12th and the 17th century, European scholars regularly referred to Islamic texts of the past. As for the reasons for the fall of the Islamic Golden Age, it is a long story which began with internal conflicts until the Abbasids dynasty came to an end during a Mongol siege of Baghdad in 1258. That was a brief historical overview following Elon Musk's comment, acknowledging the magnificent contribution of Islam to the scientific advancements. I would be very happy to read your point of view in the comment section below. Thank you for your time. May Allah bless you. Assalamu alaikum.